Welcome to REGGAE MYLITIS. I'm your host, Cool T. Now, today, I want to discuss opposition leader Mark Golding's decision to donate 80% of his salary increase to charity. Now, let me just put it in context of what is happening now. Now, opposition leader Mark Golding says he will be donating 80% of his salary increase to needy causes. Mark Golding is among politicians who received over 200% increase in salary as announced by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark recently. But Mark Golding says, "I did not come into politics to enrich myself, but to serve the people of Jamaica." And as such, he vows to give away 80% of his salary increase. Now, as you can remember, Golding's salary moved from $8 million to $22.7 million between 2021 and 2023, and is set to move to $25.7 million in 2024. So when Mark said that he will be donating 80%, that is 80% of the current $22.7 million. Now, based on my calculation, 80% of 22.7 million is $18.16 million. Now, Mark Golding further went on to say, "As leader of the opposition, I must lead by example at a time like this. I will therefore redirect the bulk of the 240+% increase in my salary and retain 20% of that increase and contribute the rest to persons in need and other worthy causes. I intend to do this until the outstanding growths affecting the public sector workers arising out of the restructuring have been satisfactorily addressed." More say, well done to Mark Golding. Well done, Mr. Politician man. I'm not be sarcastic like Kabaka Pyramid in a theme song. Well done. But at the time when these increases were announced, the PNP came out through Mark Golding as leader and said them oppose to the salary increase, given that the public sector workers have received minimal increases and a fight with the government for increases over the years. I may say, yes, it sounds like Mark Golding have the people them interest at heart. But until them come out and say, yo, we not take it, or if we are take it, this is what we are going to do. We are going to give it back to people. You understand? Now, when him say needy causes, the first needy cause we are come to my mind is the public sector workers who needed this money. So when him are going to give 80% of his annual salary, mother figure say, it will benefit the public sector workers, and this is something that I have been calling for the opposition leader to do. You understand what I say? Given that they are opposing and talking about the government wicked and them should have been giving the money to the public sector workers. Now you have to take into consideration what Mark Golding say, him never go in a politics to enrich himself or uplift himself. Him go in a politics to serve. And whether we want to see him do this for score political points or not, I am satisfied with what he's doing because of something what me ask of him to do. I'm gonna say, Mark Golding, listen to me and I do as I say. But the first thought to come to mind is an action like this, and he's doing it. Now, this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I hope a lot of other politicians, especially government ministers who really and truly know say them no need this raise or they are not deserving of this raise, I hope them follow suit and take off them jacket and tie and put on a different hat like what Mark put on now and give back to society what society deserve. Give back to the public sector workers what the public sector workers deserve, and those of us who are on minimum wage, give it back to them, because when I raise the minimum wage by 44% the other day and it don't take effect until June 1st, while uno retro phone pay from 2021 I want to put on a lump sum of 200%. And Andrew Honest justify what has been done by the government in terms of increasing the salary of politicians by saying, no, this increase will make politicians do them work. That are the comment where Andrew Holness said, that the increase will do two things. Make the politician them start do them work. Well, within that statement from Andrew, I take this that him directly or indirectly has said, the politician them before them get the raise, them never did do no work. So my question is, when a man or woman now do them work in an organization, in a business, in an establishment, in a firm, in a company, whatever you want to call it, now fire them normally, fire the people them. Or you forgive somebody raise for not doing a job because you want him to do a job. Make that make sense to me, please and thanks, because I still not understand it up to now. So you pay a man for mediocre work. Oh, you know, say $2 grand, I normally pay you, but because you know cut the lawn good, yeah man, see a 15,000. Hope this will make you do the work better next time. That makes sense. The next thing Andrew say, I echo where Nigel Clark did I say, oh yes, this raise will allow people to come into politics. It will allow people to be attracted to the political field. Nonsense, garbage, like Riverton. Because first of all, when you're looking at politics right now, you have so many old foot and grey hairs. Man, when in them 80s, still in a politics. So there is no room for new people to come in a politics because the old foot them now Lego. Because it's a grab and go like Texaco. Everybody a gas up them account out of politics. You understand what I say? As me say in the previous video, when me outline the salary packages for each politician, me I say, why you can't upgrade the nurses them salary, the teachers them salary, the police them salary, and all other public sector workers salary to a level where it go be attractive, financially attractive for a man want to become a teacher, a woman want to become a nurse. Why you not do that? And you go talk nonsense about, oh yes, politicians now have to step up and do the work because they might get the money. Baseless and tasteless, distasteful comment from the Prime Minister. And when you take into consideration Jamaican politicians, especially the Prime Minister, is getting more than his counterparts in the Caribbean, and this is something that Mark Golding alluded to. He said, in this context, the massive award to the political class further offends that principle of equity. Golding added that the level of the increases will put Jamaican politicians' salaries way above their counterparts in the region who are experiencing better and more sustained gross domestic product (GDP) growth. Now he says that this is a situation that is difficult to justify given that Jamaica has one of the lowest rates of GDP per capita among other Caribbean countries. And that makes sense. As I said before, you're paying a man, or even overpaying in this instant. You're overpaying a man for not doing the job. We are overpay the security minister. We are overpay the police commissioner. We are overpay members of government. We are overpay members of parliament on both sides who are not doing a job. And the call remains, follow in the footsteps of Mark Golding. We can easily say, oh yes, him just a do it for political points. But whether or not we think he's actually planning to give back some of that money. So make we see how it go, if him gonna remain true to his word. And me still think the government should rescind or withdraw this massive increase. If you don't want to get an increase, don't make it so massive. But until you start do the work, you don't really and truly deserve no increase. I could have even 5%. Because as Mark Golden point out, and I have been pointing out, that you get paid and the gross domestic product, how much Jamaica produce per annum, per capita, it not matching up to the rest of Caribbean. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree or do you support Mark Golden's move of giving 80% of his salary increase to needy cause? Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is Reggae MYLITIS. Until next time, I'm your host, Cool T.
Reggae MYLITIS. So the button, the people, make sure you like this.